side, defensive side, and also from a leadership standpoint.
Toronto in the black uniforms and the Wolves are in the white, and we are underway. Marcus Page will try for three. It's through.
Basically, in terms of the way they want the game to be played, the way they think the game should be played. And, you know, Casey, from a defensive standpoint, has definitely put his stamp on that team. And when you watch Toronto play, you see they spread the floor, they drive, they kick, and they shoot threes, and
Toronto, of course, falling to Cleveland, which is the fate of pretty much everybody in the East, or so it seems. Justin Edwards with the hoop.
Yeah, they had a rough spell against Cleveland last year in the playoffs. However, again, those are learning opportunities.
Siakam, one of the three roster players playing summer league ball in traffic, got his own miss back and finally follows it home. Replacing Perry Ellis. Van Vliet, pretty deal. Pirtle with the payoff. Malaysia, Venezuela, and Italy.
How about that for, just the way the game has exploded internationally?
Exactly. Siakam, yes, two-way players between the G League and the parent club. Missing tight by Putney. Offensive rebound. Page for three, and it's through. Communication there. Jordan Lloyd is in. Finds Pirtle.
With potential, you don't know what you're getting half the time because it may pan out and it may not. But with a guy like Van Vliet, you know exactly what you're getting.
Scouting, huh? Levi Randolph lost the handle. Putney on the dribble drive and gets the finish. Van Vliet fouled home by Alfonso McKinnon.
A shooter out on the perimeter, someone that can knock down shots, or someone who's a threat to knock down shots. With Rubio, you didn't necessarily. They have good work ethics. They're coming from good cultures. They're coming from good backgrounds. So I really like what Tibbs and Scott Layden process.
Jordan Lloyd making the free throws. Three try. Missed by Gibbs. Offensive rebound. Putney drops in a three. That's also, Minnesota didn't shoot a lot of threes, and when they did, they weren't terribly accurate. Nice dish underneath Van Vliet.
Players. And right now, he's going out and he's acquired very competitive people and also good players.
Isolation basketball, so give us more of a chance. So trying to see them grow a little bit.
Messiah, when you talk about growth,
joins us, and Messiah, I understand that you've got a film project that is going to be screened here in Las Vegas this week. Tell us more.
Yes, Giants of Africa. It's great you asked that question. When you look at the times now and see what we're going through in this world, you need Figures Day, and we need the youth to know more and to do more.
And the power of sport in terms of old.
I did watch you guys on VHS growing up, and I pinched myself, now I'm sitting here doing an interview with Isaiah Thomas.
VJ Beecham with a miss. Offensive rebound, Jefferson, and he lays it in.
Not only to go through that struggle, but also to be able to bounce back.
No question.
What type of season do you see he and DeRozan have?
Obviously yesterday, and so I'm in Toronto, and they're all working, working on their bodies. They're trying, but there's a sense of, okay, there's something went wrong.
In a big pink shirt.
Pink shirt. I see him over there.
Wayne Embry.
Yes, sir.
And he's built some teams in Milwaukee, and also
the voice you hear. Calm down, or you know what, you should pay attention to this, or sit your butt down.
Yeah.
Van Vliet. That was a little like Kyle.
What he leaned on, the defense being able to pick up and disrupt.
And Rob, that just talks about his versatility and being.
Recorded well this afternoon, but 4 assists and 5 rebounds as well. Talked about the game winner last night. He had 18. He also had 9 dimes, and a pretty move by Jaxie in Toronto with the Raptors. Johnson on the deck against the shot clock, off the glass. Not able to finish. Edwards on the advance. Van Vliet to the cup. Yes, and the foul. A bit like a secondary Kyle Lowry. Low to the ground, puts it on the deck, goes to the cup and scores again.
Well, but when you look at him and you watch him play, you know, he's a leader out on the floor. He makes the right decisions, and he knows how to run a team.
Opportunities, whether you would move up, move back, or the opportunity to trade for an elite player. And so as we were getting closer and closer to the draft, we reached closers in the league. So I think that that'll be a big plus. And then, of course, we're also hopeful to get Jeff Teague wrapped up in the next day or two. In the league, very young player, is averaging 24 points a game. And just scratching the surface. And obviously when he was in Atlanta, the high pick and roll with he and Al Horford was impossible to guard. And I think we'll have that.
Anything that you've added to your defensive or offensive repertoire that you've stolen from some of those international coaches?
Yeah, for sure. I think go rounds, it's one and done. It's more like college. So you have to make sure that you have a good understanding of how to defend those situations in which, you know, the three-point shot could beat you if you're in. I think you have a better or an angle pick and roll, or maybe it's a flex type action. But to read the play, communicate what you're reading so everyone can get a head start on it. And then you have to, I think you have the proper technique. And he's got to deal with the rehab. He's doing that now. He's watching film. He's lifting. We're going to try to get him strong.
I've said this before. Young players come into the league, they have a tendency to really judge themselves on how well they play offense.
Guy in is to learn how to be a pro. Your attitude and your approach are everything when you first start off.
You know, you and Scott Layton, you have a great working relationship in your staff.
Season long, and not just in games, but in practices, all the way back to what they did in high school, who they played for, all their accomplishments.
This is a great free coaches clinic that we all got. I know everybody enjoyed it. So thanks for the time and good luck as you head into the season. Cole Huff, Creighton alum. Lloyd on the deck to the cup, lays it up and lays it in.
In about 2014 with breast cancer. She was a strong figure in his household. He's the youngest of 7. He was really close to his mom. In fact, her passing was really hard for him. He kept playing. He honors her with pink sneakers on the court. He created a Pink Legacy Foundation in honor of his mother and continues to improve his game in her honor as channeling his emotions through poetry. And often even before a game, he'll write on his iPhone in the notepad poetry, cleanse himself of the emotions and get ready to step on the court.
I have 5 notebooks of poetry, and every page is filled.
That 3 tries short by Gibbs.
A basketball savant. You know, someone who understands the game, who studies anything about him off the floor. Everything has been about his own floor productivity.
Levi. Copain. Pirtle. Familiar territory. Played 2 seasons here at UNLV. Shot clock down to 4. Cook with a fadeaway 3. Put it in. Charles Cook. One thing I think that they're going to talk about is the 3-shot foul, because we've seen so many 3-shot fouls where you're not really sure. There's a Cooper shooting motion, but he feels contact, so immediately throws the ball toward the basket. Sometimes you get the call, sometimes you don't get the call.
And I get fouled. Even if you get fouled, you know, 50 feet away from the basket, you can always launch it and get 3.
No, hopefully tonight I can't talk about him.
Who gave you any advice? Luke Wall, Magic Johnson? Who reached out and told you something?
Definitely talked to Luke and then Brandon too. Both of them guys.
All right, Lakers, Celtics, you, Jason Tatum. What can we expect?
Hopefully.
And don't forget they have Jack Sikma, a great teacher, mentoring both of those big men.
You know, Jack was one of those guys. There's the throwdown. Here's France. So the Raptors will go to 97-72. Raptors with the victory this afternoon. Coming up next, the Summer League continues on ESPN.